Listen to part of a discussion in a criminology class. The people are talking about the trade in stolen art objects.
Today I want to discuss with you the problem of theft of cultural antiquities and art. Illicit trafficking in cultural property has become a massive criminal activity, which today ranks in economic terms alongside illegal trading in weapons and drugs. No part of the world is immune from this problem. Works of art are stolen from museums and looted from historic and religious buildings everywhere, eventually finding their way to wealthy buyers. Frequently, smaller stone or wooden carvings are simply cut or chopped away from a wall or base, thus destroying the integrity of the work that had contained them. In some regions of the world, such activities have seriously depleted the stock of national treasures. What kinds of measures do you think are most appropriate for dealing with this situation? Yes, Tom.
Well, electronic surveillance of exhibitions and historical monuments might help.
Well, yes, no doubt that would act as a deterrent. But that's not always an affordable or practical option, especially since many cultural objects are located in remote places.
Isn't there a movement afoot to get owners to make thorough catalogs of their cultural possessions?
Yes, indeed, Mary. Remember that one of the chief problems in policing this kind of crime is that very often the original owners, whether governments, museums, or private collectors, cannot furnish an accurate description of their stolen property, and therefore cannot prove their ownership. Several organizations concerned with combating this illegal trade are now stressing the importance of owners making accurate inventories. These inventories should include relevant data about the object, such as date of fabrication, kind of material, shape, size, the presence of identifying markings, etc. Of course, they should also include detailed photographic illustrations.
Would inventories in themselves prevent this trade? Information like this can only be really useful if it's made widely available.
You're absolutely right, Tom. In fact, the development of electronic networks allows the International Police Organization to use inventories to identify objects and disseminate information about them to all of its offices worldwide. This information can also be used by customs agencies, the insurance industry, and cultural heritage organizations. Can you think of any other measures that might help stem this illegal trade?
Well, it seems that many people unwittingly purchase artifacts without being aware of their historical or cultural value, or of the possibility that the object may have been looted. Perhaps travelers should be alerted to this danger. This might go some way to reduce the trade.
What are the people discussing? Why does the professor mention the trade in weapons and drugs? What does the professor say about electronic surveillance? For which of the following pieces would the use of electronic surveillance be impractical? Which problem in policing the trade in national treasures was discussed? What does the professor say about inventories of cultural properties?